Hey, you know what's crazy? What I realized the Errol Spence fans, bro, they pretty much it looked like they abandoned him after he lost to Bud. It seemed like they just balled up Errol Spence and just threw him in the garbage, bro. Because it's like you don't really hear them really amping him no more. It's almost like Errol Spence fell into obscurity. You don't really see him much anymore. You don't really hear him talking. So it looked like his fans pretty much deserted him, bro. With a select few that you hear, they still rock with him. But it looked like for the most part, man, they trying to latch on to somebody else. And we know who that somebody else is. But we'll be getting to that soon in another video. But that's kind of fucked up, though, man. Like, if you gonna ride with somebody, man, you ride with them, bro. Like, your boy, he got his ass whooped. He had a night. That was his off night. That was his first off night of his career, pretty much. Well, a bad off night because I think he had a slight off night against Ugas too. So, but he won, but he had an off night slightly. But he lost to somebody that's a great fighter, bro. He lost to a great. It wasn't like he lost to somebody that was not even a ranked fighter or something like that. He lost to somebody that most people expected him to lose to, including me. So, ain't no shame in that game. Errol should be holding his head high because he lost to a more experienced fighter, a crafty, strong vet in Terrence Crawford. That's no reason to discard him. You know the reason why they tossed Errol Spence to the side? Because Errol Spence wasn't able for them to live out their fantasy of destroying Terrence Crawford. He wasn't able to break Terrence Crawford's eye and orbital bone. He wasn't able to break his ribs. And more than anything, the Errol Spence fans, the Errol sexuals, they wanted to see Bud lose, but not only lose, they wanted to see him get his bones broken. You remember how many videos I've done made talking about that, and you see it. You should see the lives on a lot of these dumbass channels where the pro Spence dudes like, yeah, man, yeah, he gonna get his eye collected. We can't wait to get his eye broke. And he gonna break. It's gonna be spare ribs on the table. I just read all that stuff. I'm like, okay, good, sure. It ain't gonna happen. But if you keep on thinking it is, more power to you. But it ain't gonna happen. And he let them down. Not only that, he lost a lot of people money too. So with that combination right there, that's a recipe for a lot of people to just discard him and walk out on him and just desert him. I think he lost a lot of his fan base that night. And a lot of it lead up to a lot of stuff Errol was saying about Bud before the fight, about how he ain't fought nobody and he gonna break his spirit like Kuta Kente and all of that stuff. So he's assuring his fan base, yo, I'm gonna do this for y'all and for me. Watch me break this dude down, this little dude that's light in the ass. Watch me break him down. And then when they get in the ring, he made Errol Spence look like a baby. You know what I'm saying? He made him look like he only had two amateur fights in his whole career. It was amazing to watch. It was also kind of like sad to look at it at the same time, but it's even more sad what his fans did to him. Gassed him up, put him on the pedestal, called him the eye collector and all that, and then when he don't do what they want, even though he kept getting up, he dropped him how many times in that fight? Errol Spence never quit. He never stopped. And that should at least count for something. But his fan base they wanted perfection. And they didn't get it. So they tossed him to the side. And now you're looking for a new person. Because they hate Bud so much too. So now you're looking for another fighter that they want Bud to fight or to beat up on Terrence Crawford to beat him and finally give him a loss on his record. So Errol Spence is old news to them now. He's thrown in the trash heap and on to the next. Let me know what y'all think, man. Drop a comment. This is Rebel Light Boxing. Catch y'all later on the next one. And I'm off this.